already. Huh? Hello? 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 Have I broken the game? Ah! There. That was a tip. That, yeah. Yes, I had to finish that.
Gruffy, Boss Gruffy, get back, you flea infested mongrel!
Run.
That'd probably been nice. My eyes are watering. That'd probably been nice if I'd sipped it, not downed it. If anyone, I didn't know anything was wrong until I got a call from school saying Laurie was missing classes. Thank you for making me jump, Taz. Otherwise, thank you for the. Did you see what Stetek said, John? His capture card didn't work for capturing DOS. So I think it's got a problem with the resolution being so low for DOS, because DOS is normally 640 by 480 max.
The Media Gamer is here. All hail the hovercraft.
320 by whatever. So it's normally a very low resolution. So it may have been too low a resolution for the actual capture. I should probably. Ah. DJ. I'm going to put the bits up on that one. Wow, that made me jump. I thought there was someone actually knocking the door behind me then. Got magic apples. They've grown already. What is that? Thank you, Neko, for making sure I'm awake. You're so far down, Steve.
Shadow Cloney Chris just resubscribed for 7 months. Hello Antius. 7 months, wow, has it been that long? Fart incoming.
Hi! I can't find them. I don't know what we've done with them when we got everything. Do have this though. We completed the Queen Ella challenge at Play Expo, which meant we got a badge. Woohoo! So hello, Scruffy. We had bubble waffles and Tara had bubble tea. Amiga Gamer, you shouldn't eat bubble wrap. Bubble wrap is bad for you. John, no announcing your bum on stream. And hi, Funkster994. Good news, everyone. My doctor has finally decided, after I complained enough times, they're going to do the long COVID tests. Don't make me turn announcements off. But no, Tara bought me something at Play Expo. Hey, Lister Smeg. It was nice. It was nice to see you as well. Tara bought me something at Play Expo, which the thingy's not gonna.
Scruffinifer just resubscribed for 23 months.
23. Oh no, that means I'm gonna have to have an anniversary thing. One sec, let me just do this. Boop. If I unroll it, you see at the bottom, right there, right there's me saying it's for me, and there's that. That there. Anyone know what that is? Yeah. It's a Dawn poster which is going to go on the wall, which unfortunately got a bit creased in the thing. Now, Lissa Smeg will know it, because he was there. And anyone else at Play Expo would know it, because I shouldn't move so fast, because they were there. It's a scribble, but it's a scribble by John Romero. And it was actually John Romero. And I actually have a bone to pick with Trista Bites. Me and Tara having a nice chat with John Romero. I was going to ask him for a photo, so I could have a photo with him. Trista came up and interrupted our conversation. Well, we'll say he's got longer hair than mine. He recently had 6 inches cut off, as someone accused him of having extensions. He also lives in Ireland. So yeah, we had a nice conversation with John Romero. We also had a nice conversation with Trista Bites, Kim Justice, Zypho. Always keeping Olga's catalogue and to distract Trista. Amiga Gamer, you might appreciate this. They announced they were having an Amiga tournament. Well, it wasn't really a tournament. It was more of a go up and play a game on the Amiga. The original idea apparently was Magic Pockets. They didn't have Magic Pockets, so they had to hunt around for another game. So they played a game called Speedball 2. Which, if I remember right, they're both Bitmap Brothers. They went from Bitmap Brothers to Bitmap Brothers. Yep. So let's go. Let me see. How is everyone? How are you, John? How are you, Amiga Gamer? How are you, Lister Smeg? How are you, Funkster? Sorry, I was thinking. I'm sure that was there. And how were you? And I know how Tara is because Tara had to go to the doctors again. Hey, Charlie Farr. You really need to wear some gloves, like, say, CF or something, so when we meet you, we actually know what you look like. Yes, we also met Charlie Farr. In fact, my tweet saying about meeting everyone, every time I tweet out, I remember people I met. It's like I realised I forgot to include Tamara Cade in it, and also Shadow Clone Chris. Because we also met them. We met Pastor Plunger. Great guy. We had a nice chat with him. We met Beanhead. We met Dazza and Waggy. Unfortunately, half the people we met, we lost about half an hour later. We met Lucan, who we lost about half an hour later. We met Emprix, who we didn't lose. Yes, I did. Well, so far, Charlie, I've done 4 tweets maybe, because I suddenly realised I hadn't put you on it. Then I realised I hadn't done Namco's, and now I'm remembering everyone else. There were so many people. It wasn't even that Amiga game I did. It wasn't I got called out. If you look at the tweets, you'll notice I didn't get called out. I remembered and added them in before anyone did get a chance. I even did put a tweet on it to say there. Yes. So next year, I have been told by a certain Yellow Belly, and also when we were talking to Kim and a few others, that we have to go next year as well. So John, if you can come along, it'd be great. Unfortunately, what I have found out so far is out of the group of us that went. Now, Charlie, I hope you've been made aware of this. In fact, did I say in your Discord? I can't remember. But quite a few of them have got COVID now. So you've got DC Flake, Abby, his girlfriend, Grassamaniac. I can't remember them. Someone in Flibble Sam in Zypho's Discord have all confirmed as being positive for COVID. Tara, we don't even know if we can afford it yet. We'll have to see what when it is. Because this year we went to way too many cons, and I think next year we'll just go to one. And that didn't pull ahead. Disappointed in my pouring of my Guinness. I've even got the t-shirt on to match. But yes, Charlie, Grassamaniac's got it quite bad. He's only had it the first time. Me and Tara so far have tested negative, but it does seem the advice is test 1 day, 3 days, and 5 days afterwards. Unless you get symptoms, then test again. Because it could because you don't normally get it the first day after being in contact, but you could take it 1, 3. Oh, don't need to do that. I mean, again, we've still got about 5 boxes of the NHS tests that they sent out. So we just use them. Yeah. You know the ones which they gave you with the 7 tests in? Because there's 2 of us, we could order 2 at a time. So Tara would order a box and I'd order a box. And then they'd both arrive. And then we'd order another. So when I had COVID, we both ordered tests again. And we ended up with about 5 boxes of them left. That don't expire till 2026. We have a few years worth of COVID tests. I'm hoping COVID expires by 2026. But I will say, Amiga Game, it was a good job you didn't go. Because if you had gone, then yes, it was one of those things that it would have been great to have seen you there. It would have been great to have met you and everything else. But with everything that's happening with your family and everything else like that, I would say don't go. Hey, Dennis Hiller! You have a canary in a coal mine test. If I get it, that'll be hot. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those. You don't want that. It's like DJ Astrocreep. He got it and he was in hospital for a couple of months. How are you, Dennis Hiller? And how is everyone else? No one's actually said how they are. I've asked how everyone is, and then we started talking about COVID. What I will say is I do like some of the pictures I've got. I also met someone famous and I forgot to tweet it. Someone really famous. More famous than John Romero. I should have tweeted it. When I say more famous than John Romero, I do mean very, 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 very famous. No, not Lucan. Not even Zypho. But extremely, extremely famous.
Taz K-Lodge has joined the chat.
Hey, Taz!
Everyone say hello.
And I forgot to pick up a thingy as well. Yes, there was a thingy I was going to pick up. At Play Expo, they had this thing where this guy was selling some free CD boxes. I was going to get some. No, let me see. Let me switch to the live screen. Let me get fed up with this stupid thing. Let me do this. Him! I met him! Look, him there! And not him on the cane, that's me. But him there. I met that little guy. Oh wow, it doesn't like being on doubled up. Here's a mobile dustbin. Yes, dusty bin, yes. No, I didn't pretty much. Didn't buy anything. But speaking of Trista, there is this. No, not that one. This one. Where Tara grabbed this photo right at a weird moment. She didn't take it again. And apparently I look like I'm being passed out. You've got Trista's very happy about having just punched me in the face. And look at Grassamaniac. He's absolutely terrified. One thing we did buy Amiga Game was the famous £1 beer, £1 burgers. You bought some of those. And in the background, that's Nekadiva. And you can just see in the background as well some people from Zypho's group. Yeah, so but yeah, it's a bit some of the things. I want yeah, because she also took a few photos. If you're on Trista's Discord, you'll see them. So there's a few photos. There's me. There's Tara. There's Trista. There's Neko, DC Flake, Grassomaniac. So these three here, these two here, sorry, have got COVID. He's not feeling too good. Hopefully he hasn't got COVID. Us three here and Trista are fine at the moment. There's another one here. That guy there is actually a developer of Flea. He's the guy who made Flea and Tapeworm Disco Puzzle. Yeah, and then you've got Yakubu, Quang, Badger, Trista, Tara, McGaffrey, Stetek, Grassomaniac, myself. Yeah, Nekadiva. I can't remember who that is there. There's another one where again he's crashed again. Jason Bradbury. Jason Bradbury, fantastic guy. And I forgot that I haven't even tagged him. He was a great guy to talk to. Tara spoke to him more. Then you've got obviously Tara just poking your head out there. Tamara Cade, I did bump into a meet, and that there is, the annoying thing is about Sorax, the guy there, bumped into him at the bar, and we both had this thing. We both recognised each other. None of us could remember who each other was. No, Quang didn't. Let me see if I can open this for you. I'm sure Steve will be fine about this.
It's like confidence. Any ideas? Confidence adjacent. It might not be the right idea.
But this is a quiz they had.
I mean, I have many bad ideas, and that doesn't stop me either, my friend.
Yeah, last year he did that. For this year, but they had the 80s electro dance party there.
How are you feeling in it on a confidence level? 10 being I know it.
No.
Absolutely clueless. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Excellent.
This isn't the video that I thought it was that Steve had taken. So I'll be very careful for anything copywriting. But Steve did a couple of videos of the 80s electro dance party. And somehow he's hidden them. They're there. Oh, he's unlisted it. Yeah, I'm hoping a video of this will go up. There's Kim Justice dancing. And there you go, that's me, Man Shovel, or as Tara put it, the Crazy American, and Grassomaniac. But the 80s electro dance party, yeah, look, another. Yeah, there's quite a few photos on Trista's Discord. There's a few on ours as well. Let me turn off the display capture before I do anything. But yes, the 80s electro dance party that Trista and Jason Bradbury do, they went live with it. Yeah, noisy American guy. Oh, he got home safe, Tara. He's home fine. But yes, they went there and they had their show. And at the end of it, they had a dance off. Now, anyone who knows Quang knows that when Quang was younger, he was pretty much a professional breakdancer. And he still has the moves. I am hoping someone filmed it. Because he was up against Jim Baggers himself was doing a break dance off versus Quang. And unfortunately, we don't currently have a video of that. But I do know there was a lot of filming of Play Expo was being done. Lots of stuff was being done. So it was a good event. So I went on the Saturday. Went on the Sunday. Had to go on the Sunday. nearly as bad as you, but not as bad as you, because I've played him as at Duck Game, and all we can say is Emma is way too good. But no, we'd have to wait till the video comes out because we do need to see the video. I'm trying to see if there's any more pictures that I've got without actually putting it on my phone. Apparently, the day after, there was a couple of Sinclair C5s going down the beach. They also had a game which I don't know if you know, Amiga Gamer, called Baby Pac-Man, which is Pac-Man at the top and Pinball at the bottom, and was awful. It was absolutely awful because every time you went like that on the stick, the whole front fell off. So yeah, one thing I did really enjoy, or would have bought if I could have done. Well, actually, Amiga Gamer, you say that. I just thought of a thing they could do. Because you know how if they fly you between the two levels, so when you go from level 1 to level 2 to level 3, you're flown between it. Could you imagine if you do complete the first level, then you end up in the helicopter and have to complete the first level of Chopper Mission, and then you have to complete the second episode of Butch Hard Guy, then the second level of Chopper Mission, and keep switching up between the two? There was this game for show on one of the machines. So, if anyone doesn't know this is a CPC 464 Plus. Within it is a cartridge. Now, normally that cartridge is burning rubber, but as you can see there, the cartridge has been removed. And I'm not going to say who removed it, but it got removed. So they could put in this cartridge, which is a very limited cartridge. This limited edition cartridge is Zypher's Nightmare. So that was put in, and it was put in, and they didn't even notice it the next day because they put it in because it was put in on Saturday at the end of the thing, and it was left in there. It wasn't Zypho, but it was one of Zypho's lot. I know who it was, but I'm not saying because I'm not a snitch. Nivrig didn't pick it up because Nivrig's bought one. He actually owns one. And I spoke to my dad about getting my one sent up, and he said he'll get round to it eventually. Because he's saying that the weekend, he's speaking to him, and he's actually planning on going up into the loft now to get my stuff. New handles. Now, it got given to Smeg, you know, or Lister, whichever you prefer. You know Knuckles Kid. They ended up giving it to Knuckles Kid. Alright, so I don't know how well that's going to show on camera. Let's switch back to the chatting screen. That was my breakfast. I had that every single day. You're not getting the +3. I'm having the +3. But that is what I had every day. Hash brown, sausage, egg, runny every time. Bacon and toast. Tar was having that. No, I'm keeping that as well, Taz. If my dad actually still has my 3 464s, which none of which are the non-plus ones, you could have one of them. I want to see if I can get. Let's see if I can get this video on my PC. Because there's a video that I want to put on the PC. Because Gressamaniac had a bit of a fun. Where's the... Let's see if I can get it to work. Da-dum. Yes, I hadn't even thought about this beforehand. But I just had a thought. There's a video... which I'm going to do... That! Come on, PC. Does anyone else get it that when you connect your phone up, you then sat there for a few seconds trying to figure out where your phone is in Windows because it doesn't come up as a drive, it comes up as something else. Luckily, my phone supports USB 3, so it shouldn't take too long to spend at the moment. But I did a video of a certain Grassomaniac. And it's a pretty decent video considering what happens. Waiting for this tool to wake up. I don't think you want to see a picture of a cat in my back garden. That's where it's got to so far. Is it this one? Not that one. Is it this one? It's not that one. Is it this one? Okay. Is it this one? Can't open because the file may be corrupt. What? Hey, Emprix! I'm just trying to get a... I was trying to get a video off my phone, and it's having problems reading the video off my phone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do copy and paste. Oh no. No, 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 no. Hey, the shout-out's not working. The requested resources in... Oh, it's my phone just locked. I think it's because my phone just locked itself. That's fine. She got it wrong. I don't mind her getting it wrong. Oh, stupid thing. Ah. You know what? We should really do it this way. I think it's because the phone was still loading all the stuff. And the good news or bad news is, recently I've not been feeling too as bad as I was. You need more clips, Emprix. Do more streaming. I know we have a shiny new shout command now, but it's shit. Do you expect me to use that shout-out command?
I'm streaming. Somebody clip me something.
What's that one?
Because I don't want that stupid GeoGuessr clip on again. You remember, you can...
No! No! No!
Panicking there. Oh, like... Help! Felix has hurt himself again, or I don't know. Help me, I'm not...
Is anyone else who...
well.
Oh, there is someone else who
think.
streams.
Oh.
I think it's the Smeg streams.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Harinelda, mwah, mwah.
He's only
you
half
for
Welsh.
throwing bits at my face.
Yes, this one, Tara. If you don't like your clips...
Yeah, I just... Oh my gosh. And then mum phoning. One sec. Twitch. There.
Tara, you have my permission to ban
Someone-
Emprix.
Someone get the thingy, get a screenshot or something of that. I don't know. It's probably silly me doing this, but
Yeah, it's still have permission, even if you don't want to. Oh, can't go wrong with Zymare. The lovely music. Six. Thank you for the random amount of bits, Taz.
8.
Okay. 8 it is. Any more? Oh, apparently.
What is it with
Oh, there we
people
go.
donating 8 bits? It has been triggered 44 times.
44, lots of 8. Thank you for the tweet as well, Taz. Also, there is this whole entire thing Twitch is experimenting with for me to remind you guys to follow me. But I'm guessing you already follow me, so I'm not going to bother. So if I switch to this now... Oh, there's a bit of a hat on. When did the hat come on? If I go to this, right, so we're going to have a bit of photo slideshow thing. So this here is Reflex. We were literally round the corner from Reflex. Right, these are all the photos I did. There's not many. Why are you unfollowing? I didn't go to Reflex. Right, we were taking the mickey out of Reflex, considering we were going to Play Expo. A lot of us go in there are retro streamers and retro stuff. No, it's an 80s party bar. So there's people who like 80s music or remember the 80s who go there. So a group of us were taking the mickey out of Reflex, saying we don't want to go there because we do the 80s. No, Scruffy, don't do that. You just want to You just want to see the Guinness logo, don't you? Again, we didn't go to Swingers Club, we didn't go to the Strip Club, and we didn't go to the Drag Club. I really wanted to go to the Drag Club, but we didn't go. So, this is a picture I took of the lovely toilets at the Norbeck. Yeah. I forgot to take a picture of a lot of stuff, but I didn't forget to take a picture of that. The toilets were out of order. Except they weren't. You go into those toilets, there's one toilet out of order. The rest of them work fine. The taps work fine, the hand dryer works fine, everything works fine. Actually, Amiga Gamer, there was no smell of shit, just pee. Then there's me with this guy called Zypho. And then there's a second picture of it open. Me showing Tara how to sexily eject a drive without throwing it on the floor. Now, that's a bit dark, so I lightened it up way too much, unfortunately. But that's me in front of the ant stream. Actually, to be fair, yes, it pretty much is. That's also me. As you can see by the bent knee, I'm ducked down a bit because Zypho is shorter than me. Apparently, it turns out most people are shorter than me. Then we go to this. This is John Romero and Trista Bites. I took a few photos of this. Doing the intro. Yeah. And how about this then, Emprix? I used to walk faster. I've also got a new cane. It's blue. Because that cane... I'm not 9 foot tall. John Romero's the same height as me. And that there is a guy who's got a big look of concentration on his face. That is Glassomaniac playing the bongos on... I can't remember what the game's called. He failed miserably because what we found out afterwards... No, I'm two R2D2s. He's photographing dogs. It looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah. But when you zoom out, I mean, it's actually... That's how good the zoom is on my camera, though. But that's it. Oh, Scruffy. That sounds like a TTS thing. But no, that's the game he was playing. And he got bullied into playing the song. I can't remember what the song was now. But he got bullied into playing the song by Trista. And he played it. And it found out that where you see up there. In fact, I'll use the mouse cursor. Where you see that there. That bit there. That is to hit the side of it. Which we didn't know. So there was times you get it wrong. Then we went to the tour. We went to a talk, which was John Romero and his wife. And yep, it's for clap. Yeah, like I said, we didn't know because we never actually played that game before. Then this was the 80s retro dance party. So out of all these, that's Badger. He also knows Stuffle Presents. That is Quang. Great guy. Has way too many retro stuff. And is currently in the middle of making a game called Quang Bang or Diffused. Great game for the Game Boy. That there is Jason Bradbury, otherwise known as the guy on the Gadget, who I think it was the Gadget Show. That's Trista Bytes. That is Jim Bagley. That there is a hoverboard. That there is Kim Justice. That hoverboard, we so expected Jason Bradbury fall off it. He came down across the front of the stage, giving everyone high fives on that, and it was sort of, we all expected him to fall off. Badger. He is, yes. Met him a few things now. He went to EGX, went to Germany on his honeymoon, then came up to Blackpool. Those were being given away for free. They're Pixel Addicts. They were part of the... When you go there, you got given them. You could pick up the magazines. As you can see, they're $4.99, $5.99 each. And they are... Badger. Him there on the end. He went to Germany for his honeymoon and then came back and then immediately came up to Play Expo. Now, luckily, it's kind of his job to do so, so it's one of those that, yeah, his wife expected it. It was just random photos I took of them because I know someone who writes for that magazine. In fact, I know a couple of people who write for that magazine. That's Tara and Trista. No, that is not Photoshop. Yes, Tara really is shorter than Bex. That's me and Bex. That's a close-up of the Grassamaniac face. Now this photo is a bit sus. That's the egg. These, I want them all. I want every single one of these. These are the quarter arcades. Yeah, Tara Small. These here, you've got Turtles in Time, Dig Dug, Polybius, Gallagher, Ms. Pac-Man, Bubble Bobble, and the Turtles Arcade. These, every single one of them is running off the Polybius machine. So the Polybius machine is the main machine, and all the other machines are running off that. A lot of the machines, especially the Turtles ones, have controller ports in the front that you can actually plug in, as you can see, the actual gamepads, and actually play the thing. Yeah, pretty much it's a USB hub, as well as playing a game. They're all battery powered, so you could play them on the move. So if you wanted to, you could take it onto the train with you and play it going somewhere. So I could just imagine someone taking one of those, putting it on the table in the train, playing it to go to, yes, Tara, good job Ashens wasn't there. You can take it all the way up. The little radiator is an accessory you can now get. The little bit at the end has cans in it, little tiny cans, which are also accessories you can pick up. I do have some pin badges from there, but they're still somewhere. I'm not too sure what I did with them. Little quarter arcade and little numbskulls pin badge. That's Grassamaniac at the thing. Lightened up so you could see it. That light box was way too bright. That is Ponder playing a little game called Golf. And it's one of those, he was pretty good at it as well. If anyone knows who Ponder is, or anyone wants to know who Ponder looked like, yeah, Ponder is also small. That there was purely because of the total frags. I just had to take the total frags. Anyone who can't see, 69 frags at the end. That was what they did. Was they did this thing there? I seem to have gone through. There's Grassamaniac of R2. You can see Baggies in the background. There's me of R2, and that's that's pretty much all the pictures. Then we do this. Well, then down. Whoa, no, let's turn it down. So, right, so there's a story behind this. There was a tournament Anstream was doing where you go on stage and it was you and 3 others were playing. That was Sunday, yes, Amiga Gamer. Sunday was the best time to get photos with people. Because it was quiet. Saturday you could barely move at times. This here is an Anstream Arcade thing with their new t-shirts. Really nice t-shirts. and you can see Grassamaniac wearing his t-shirts there. It was a there you can see what it is. Metal Slug 2 thing. Well, it was Metal Slug level 2, sorry, thing, and it was literally see how long you can last, see how much score you can do. Now, I videoed this because it was because it was literally you could see the concentration on his face. And then you can see when he died. Now, I don't think, because I've got that there where you're going, ah! You can see, I've managed to clip the video, snippet of it there. It's quite funny, actually, because one thing that he didn't realise, in fact, if I do this, I'm sure I can get... Why do I win a t-shirt, Taz? It's Antaeus stream. I don't need to win a t-shirt. I get given t-shirt. Yeah, I did. I have a t-shirt. I'll be wearing it on Monday. I would have streamed on Monday myself, but I fell asleep. I'm trying to see if I can find...
Can't trust me with a microphone if he gets on my stage. Welcome back to the stage, Grass.
Right. Give me a second. I'm just going to download... I'm going to download this because it needs to be downloaded.
Can't trust me with a microphone if he gets on my stage. Welcome back to the stage, Grassamaniac.
So this is the full video, which I'm sure Grassamaniac wouldn't mind.
I've been forced into it by these people here. So
Yep.
The power of peer pressure, people.
Yep, I was one of the responsible ones. And McGaffrey and Nicodiva.
Power of suggestion. Do you think you're going to improve on your score this time round?
I surely can't do worse.
He got 200 the first time. He died pretty much instantly.
Every cloud has a silver lightning. Please take a seat right there.
This is a different angle. This was done by Ponder.
Okay, we have 2 returning players and 1 player who's never played.
But yes,
before.
Taz, I do
What
have
would
the
be more
t-shirts.
embarrassing than if they were to destroy the 2 returning champs. It happened earlier on Mario Kart. I'm willing to bet it's going to happen again. Okay, you are playing a one.
It's actually kind of funny with this challenge. People, every time they got knocked out, would go back up, go back up, go back up. So the guy on the right kept going up.
On the count of 3,
The challenge is, as she said, you do not
in 3, 2,
get your
1,
weapons.
go.
You can't upgrade.
And they're in. No
And it
pressure
is
whatsoever.
available on
You
our stream to
saying
play.
No pressure? No pressure at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No pressure. You've got this.
There's no money being bet on your performance right now. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Don't worry. They're not videoing you.
Yeah, we weren't doing that at all, were we?
Doing good.
But no, you can see one guy out. That's weirdly enough.
We're still in the game at the moment.
Top left. That one there, we thought it'd be that guy there. It's actually that guy there. So top left is Grasso. That one there is the middle kid, and that one there is the guy on the right.
They're doing good.
And that's it.
T is down. I see a look of disappointment, but it's quite quick succession for those last 2 players to go out. I'm going to need to take a look at those scores so I can see who actually has won. Okay, in 3rd place we have our NASA science expert here, 62,000. That is not a bad score for a first go. How are you feeling? It's fine.
He's just looking at Grassamaniac's face, though.
Higher than some of the players are up here for the first couple of rounds. You did good, my friend. In 2nd place, 54,610. Feeling good about that?
Yeah, I tried my best. That's all I can do.
Yeah, you did good, my friend. Improving with every round. Which means, in 1st place, yeah, you've won. That's why I'm talking to you last.
I love that. He just didn't realise.
The legend of Yorkshire, in his own mind, has taken the win. 57,000 points. Do you feel vindicated despite all of the heckling from me and your other mates?
I suppose, but I could have done better, to be honest. I was annoyed with myself. I thought I lost.
Yeah, I thought I'd leave you annoyed with yourself until I told you you'd won. So, you have won, which means you are eligible to have one of the beautiful Antstream Arcade t-shirts or a year's
this
free
was
of
what we got.
membership to Antstream Arcade. Please talk to the lovely staff from Antstream Arcade at the front of the stage. Can we get a round of applause, please? Excellent work.
But yes. And yes, Scruffy, I was wearing yours as well. I had the Antaeus, the one with the Antaeus logo on the back, and the, you know, the one that Luca made on the front, and you're writing on the back. So I had that. But no, it looks really good, that t-shirt. He needs to get you one as well. Because he needs to send it to you. But there was a lot of fun, and I kept forgetting to take photos. So I think I mean I took more photos this year than the year before. Yeah, Tara had a Tara Lou on her. Neko Diva did a few photos. There's photos of me and Grasso, me and Neko and stuff like that as well. We need to every time I go to one of these events, can you print t-shirts, Scruffy? And if so, how much would it cost? Because I'm wondering, would it be cheaper? Because at the moment, the cheapest we can get a t-shirt, a promo t-shirt, is £9. You don't have a printer for it. What about work? Can't your work do it? Or does your work not do it? Because you could do a big vinyl sticker and just stick it on a t-shirt, I suppose. I mean, they're just iron-on vinyl. You could do iron-on vinyls. Ooh, could you do a big vinyl sticker I could stick on my car? I have an Atari t-shirt. In fact, I wore it. I was going to wear it, and then it rained. Take it this way. It was that wet, so when we got to the hotel, before I get told off for the wrong scene, when we went to the hotel, I was wearing what I thought was a waterproof coat. The coat was soaked. My hoodie underneath that coat was soaked. My t-shirt was soaked. My jeans were soaked. My socks were soaked. My shoes were soaked. Everything was soaked. And one photo I didn't show, because for some reason I don't have it, which surprised me, seeing as I took a photo of it. Yeah, not paying that much just for a t-shirt. Yeah, we'd like to buy a t-shirt. Yes, it's only going to cost you 26,000. Yes, the hairdryer in a shoe. I was hair drying my shoes to dry them off, and my shoes still have salt marks on them where they need to be washed. Problem is, they're not cheap shoes, so I've got to be very careful about throwing them in. And the washing machine says don't do shoes. So I'm going to have to get bottles of water, actual normal water, and give it a proper clean. It's all the salts from the air because it's seaside. Should have worn my steel toe caps. That'd have been fine. Oh wow! What about Bob? No, I'm not putting my shoes in a dishwasher. Now, Tara, they need proper cleaning before I can spray them. I need to get rid of the not the itchy ear. My ear's gone itchy. Need to get rid of the salt before I spray them again. I have waterproof coating, but it was that bad. The waterproof coating didn't work. But yeah, so we had that. We got that soaked. We got to the hotel, and the first thing we did was get dressed. We completely got out of our stuff. I was lucky. I remembered to take a spare coat. I forgot to take a spare pair of shoes. Tara didn't think she needed a spare coat because she wore a big winter coat that was soaked all the way through. And it took Would you say 2 days or 3 days to drive? I think it was like 3 days to drive fully, wasn't it, Tara? Because we got there on the Friday, and it wasn't until Sunday it was dry. But she didn't wear. Well, she didn't actually wear it on the Sunday. But we are looking forward to next year because we've been told we have to go. On Friday, we may even stay at the Norbreck. Yeah, there's a chance we may stay at the Norbreck next year. Because from what we actually heard, it wasn't so bad as it was the years before. Still bad, just not as bad. So, yeah, it'd be quite fun to actually go to the Norbreck. Stay there. Unless, of course, we don't and stay somewhere else. But the thoughts are we are not going... Yeah, I don't think they've got that anymore. Let me just make sure that's resynced. Come up. Please don't have sync to my... Yeah, my console there. So I just plugging the gamepad back in. Because apparently I'm supposed to be playing a game, but I've spent the last hour or thereabouts talking about Play Expo. But yeah, so... Yeah, we've been told... Yeah, there's a lot of nice B&Bs, but the problem is we went to a pre-Expo get-together at the Norbreck on the Friday. And it got to 11 o'clock and we had to go back to the hotel. Now, there was 2 reasons we had to go back to the hotel. One was because my alarm went off for 11 o'clock for me to take my medication. I went, let's get the medication out of Tara's bag. Only to find out we'd left it at the hotel. We didn't have it. And that was an empty strip. I just did that for effect. So we didn't have it. So we had to go back to the hotel. Well, the B&B. So we had to leave the Norbreck, get to the tram stop, then get a tram to the B&B. It was a 25 minutes, well, 25 to half an hour, depending on stops, tram ride. So I took my tablet nearly an hour late, which wasn't good. And by then it was sort of not going back then. So one thing we've thought, even though we really like the B&B we stayed in, and we do want to stay there again, we're more thinking we should stay somewhere closer, or even there, so we don't have to travel as far. Because we went all the way down the other end of Blackpool. Good news is it's only a 15-minute walk away from the arcade club, and a 2-minute walk from Reflex. But it is half-hour tram ride from the Norbreck. Lucan had one that was right by the Blackpool North, so that might actually be better. Where's the arcade club? By the football stadium. It's just around the corner from the football stadium, if you know where the football stadium is. Yeah. It's a single floor, though, so I wouldn't bother going. By the way, did you see my whisper I sent you yesterday, Amiga Gamer? If you haven't seen it, why not? I sent it to you yesterday. But the other... Oh, well, I haven't seen any reply because I don't see the replies. Hang on a second. Let me just do something, because Funkster followed and nothing triggered.
Transform and roll out Funkster 994.
Thank you for the follow, Funkster. It came up in the activity feed, but it didn't trigger for some reason. I don't know if that's Twitch being twitchy or not, but I was able to force play it. So, sorry it took 23 minutes for that to go off, but it's better than nothing. Chatty doesn't use DMs. Oh, I didn't know that. I've got Chatty now. I grabbed it so I could have a look. Because I thought it'd be quite a nice app to just run, so I could have the video full screen on one screen and just have the chat somewhere else. It's a bit like Mix It Up. If you send me a message, it doesn't show it there. It shows it all in the same thing. Yeah, so yeah, but as it is, it was good. Where was I? Yeah, so it's a single floor at the arcade club, unlike the Berry one, which is 4 floors. So you can get lost in the berry one. You can't get lost in the Blackpool one. The Blackpool one seems to have some of the hand-me-downs as well. Because there was a... Yeah, Leeds is 3 floors, Bury is 4. They extended Bury for a 4th floor because they have the whole entire building. So they've actually extended it. Mainly because when they opened Blackpool, some of the machines they could move out to give them more space at Bury. But you could tell that because they had Outrun, and one of the wheels was, when you turned it, the whole thing was wobbling, and changing gears was a pain. They had Ferrari F355, where you do that. Well, at the moment, my chair will do this. Now, imagine if you're racing, you do this and go, whoa! Yep, they had that. So they had a few different ones like that. Oh, I forgot Coral Island has it. In fact, oops, I just saved a screenshot by tapping my gamepad. Delete. And yep, oh no, Primark's right behind it, isn't it? Because we were actually talking about going to Primark in order to get some stuff to replace the soaking wet stuff that we had. Luckily, the landlady of the hotel lent her a coat for the weekend. And yeah, have you seen the Sainsbury's there? It's massive. It's right outside Blackpool North, and it's like 4 or 5 floors. But it's massive. The one thing I will say is next year, no offense, John, next year we're not going to get the train. We have already been offered a lift. as long as he's going, we've been pretty much offered a lift. The same person who gave us a lift back has offered us a lift there. Blame your train company. Actually, Amiga Gamer, what could be worse is Tara could be driving. But as I see it, if someone else is going, like I said, it could be worse. If someone else is going the same direction, I don't see the point of 2 of us driving the same way when we could just where one person is literally going to be driving past our town to get there, could just take a detour into our town. We jump in the car and keep going. Don't know about you, but that kind of makes more sense. Well, ours is literally we get out of our town, onto a bypass, onto the motorway, onto the motorway, onto a motorway, into Blackpool, stuck in traffic for the next hour. Apparently it's an hour and a half drive, or 2 hours by train, to 2.5 hours, depending which way you go on the train. In reality, the train and the car probably takes the same length of time, because as soon as you hit Blackpool, you slow to a crawl. Although what was worse was the when the lights are on, because a lot of people get stuck in those lights. That's why the best thing to do is by tram. But yes, yeah. But no, what would be nice is to go again next year. Like I said, I've been invited, pretty much been told we have to go, and I'm not going to say no because it is something which. Last year, we didn't really know anyone. So we went there kind of 2 outsiders going there to have a look. This year, we knew a few people and got to know more people. We got to have a laugh, got to have a few drinks. We had a few drinks on the Friday, everything else. Yes, but we didn't, but that was it, Taz. We knew you. We didn't really know many other people. We knew Bex barely because we'd seen him on stream and stuff, so we had to introduce ourselves and say hi and everything else. And a few others, things like that. But that's the thing, we hardly knew anyone last year. We knew about 3, 4 people. You, Steve, and Steve. That's Steve's Retro, who's now retired from streaming for now. Was it Steve Scotland or was it Steve Sim Gaming or whatever it is? Mr. Steve J and C-Tech Gaming. We knew them. We now know Grassamaniac from it, who's currently ill in bed, and yeah, we know that. But then this year we met Beanhead, Dazza, Mally, loads of people. Can't even remember half of them because I keep forgetting. That's why I'm not been tagging everyone. Kim Justice said hello. The guys from Bullion, great guys. Right, we bumped it. It was literally I'm walking back from the toilet and he's walking through the bar, and he calls me over and says, and the lead developer of it calls me over to say hi. It's one of those. It feels weird. No, he was at Format, but he wasn't at Play Expo. Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to say hello to him at Format because he was surrounded by a group of people. So I thought I'd go see him later, and by the time I looked for him, he'd gone. I'm going to do this. I'm going to launch the game because I said I was going to be streaming a game. So I'm going to launch a game and hope he captures it. And it captured it at the wrong resolution. Yay. Give me a sec. Make it smaller. There's a game. Yes, Amiga Gamer. I know I'm learning from Mr. TJ on how to stream, and I know he's taught us that the games are optional. But yes. Pre-alpha. Yep, it's a pre-alpha. Yes. I am allowed to stream this. I am allowed to make it crash, Amiga Gamer. Right. The game... Right, so it even says there will be bugs. Now this here, if you do !game, it'll give you a link to the Steam page. You can download the demo yourself. You may download it yourself. You may wishlist it. If you like it, wishlist it. If you don't like it, wishlist it anyway. Because the more people wishlist it, the more likely they are to fix the bugs. Don't tell them I said that. Now they'll probably get sent a clip of me saying that. But yes. I'm going into this slightly blind. I've seen the videos and the images, but I've not seen any of the gameplay. And by the videos, I just mean when you go to Steam and it shows the little animated video thing. Yes. It's okay, Amiga Gamer. I already got told off a few times for breaking stuff. And there's a kid in at Play Expo, Knuckles Kid. He's known that because he wears a Knuckles head. Fantastic gamer. Was scoring all these different scores and winning tournaments. He broke a game that's on Antstream by going the wrong way. I mean, going the wrong way breaks the game.
Alpha tester walks into a bar. Orders 1 beer, 100,000 beers, 0.5 beers, 12 divided by 0 beers, a giraffe.
Yep, and then just give it a Coke. Well, let me just make sure this is set correctly. Graphics quality, high. Yep, always high. There's a big thing here asking you to wishlist on Steam. Right, your glitched weapon is far more powerful than your regular attack. Press any key or button to continue. Which one's the any? Oh, actually, literally any key. I pulled the trigger. Hello, I'm Siren. Welcome to my training grounds. You probably have a lot of questions. Where are you? What's the meaning of life? Is there a god? Good news, there is. It's me. Just finished greeting you. What? Boingy, boingy, boingy. 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 Boingy, boingy, boingy. Oh! Oh, that's weird. Oh. So I pick these up and shoot them. Aha. Oh, that's weird. It has, hasn't it? Very Geometry Wars look. Oh. I'm already at full cohesion. What does that mean? I have no idea. But it looks like I could press that and I can do jumpy stuff. Hey, it won't let me go because I've got an object.
I'm getting really sick of millennials' attitudes. Who do they think they are? Walking around like they rent the place.
I heard that one before, Scruffy. Anyway. I can never figure it out. What year is a millennial? Because according to some, I should be a millennial. But I don't rent. But other people say it's a zennial, which is like a cross between the Generation X and the millennial. It's the in-between one where they put an X. So it's a zennial instead. Because you're right smack bang in the middle. You're kind of half millennial, half Generation X. Because you're like straddling the two. No, millennial. No, you can either text or email, or no, you can Snapchat me. Actually, make a game. I think the wording I should be using is ratio. That's what it is, isn't it? WhatsApp? No, not WhatsApp. Nobody uses WhatsApp. They all Telegram. Telegram me. Congratulations, Amiga Game. You've won a prize. Telegram me at. Ooh. Hold to collect. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Ah! That's still more powerful than my gun. Exactly, that's the problem. It depends on who you speak to, whether we're millennial, whether I'm a millennial or not. Ah! Oh, I missed it. Gotcha! Okay, so far I'm liking this, and I'm also just realising there is actually a map on this, and I can't see it because I've got chat in the way. If you're having frame drops, that's me, because I'm having frame drops. But I'm not having frame drops. It said I've not dropped a single frame, but apparently my encoder is overloaded. OBS updated before I went live. It's increased my video bitrate. I've tried changing it, I don't know if that's going to help. You know, well, let's set this for max performance. Now, I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm going to put this onto max performance and let's see how it works. Yeah, it did an update just before. That's why I said I should have rebooted. If it keeps it up, I'll have to reboot. Dodge. Ah! Oh, that didn't work. There you go, done. Well done, you're a promising specimen so far. Oh hey, I got you something. It's your birthday. Oh, I got a birthday present. Yeah, I love it, believe me. Oh dear. Oh. Glitch weapon draws energy from any damage you do. Ah, when the bar on the bottom left is filled, far away. I will say at the moment, this does look kind of cool. Oh, gotcha. How dare you shoot at me? Missed me. Now you got to try harder. Is that performing better? Is it? Or not? Because if I have to, I'll reboot and try again. It does mean you'll be without me for a minute. So how's it performing? I'm still jumpy a bit, aren't I? Yeah. Yeah. I can't really change much else because everything else is locked while I'm streaming. Recording's turned off. Video, I mean, to be fair, part of it is it's downscaling everything. I can't turn up the processing priority, it's already maxed out. Yeah, encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings. Why is the encoding overloaded? What's using the encoding? Something's using 100% CPU. Yay. Give me a minute. I'm going to try something. Well, that didn't help. I just closed a few things. Oh, wait, I've still got... That might not help. It won't close. Exit that. Exit that. Yes, I'm sure I want to quit it. I've still got Epic Launcher open. Yeah, it's an unoptimized dev build may not help. I mean, it's only using 25%, but apparently OBS is also using 25%. So both using a quarter on my CPU. Let's close that down. 8 core. But it's showing all my cores are maxed out at 4 gig. Hang on, I'm only running at 4 gigahertz. If I crash, don't worry about it. I'll be back. My CPU's running not running at max. It's running at 4. No, I'm running 8 cores at 4 gigahertz. That's a bit slow. So let's put extreme performance. Yeah, I've just got a button here for extreme performance. I should enable it and should push me up as long as it detects I'm gaming. But it's still saying I'm doing everything at 4 gigahertz. Come on. You're Ryzen 7. What's annoying is when you try closing stuff and it says, are you sure you want to close it? Yes. Are you sure you want to close this? Yes. Pretty much I'm just closing my virus scanner in the background so we don't actually have my virus scanner running. Just nobody send me a virus while I'm online, please. I've just underclocked my CPU or I've overclocked my CPU. One or the other. I may have hit the wrong button. Yeah, but I've just underclocked my CPU. I'm now running all cores at 1 gigahertz. You go, me. Yeah, piece of advice. When trying to do this in a rush, don't just underclock your CPU and put it to 1 gigahertz per core. Yeah. Although weirdly enough, it says there my CPU usage went down. I don't know what's using it. We'll see how this goes, because right now, at least I'm less jumpy. So let's go back to the game. And we'll see how it is. So far, I will say I love the neon aesthetic. Boo. Yes, underclocking to 1 gigahertz. I remember when 1 gigahertz was a fast core. Now I've got 8 cores running at 4. By the way, Taz, not Scottish. Oh, that's because you didn't go a big loud bang. Bugs the real, or as real as it gets out there. It's Guinness, not Scottish. It's Irish. This is a science station I've been stuck in for what feels like forever. I've built you to be the perfect warrior, to find us, a way out of here. Explain more later. Now it's time for you to earn your keep. I'm ready. You're probably not ready. Let's go. Is it... oh, what's that one? Is it Inns and Gun? Or Guns and Inns, whatever? I think that's a Scottish one. Wasn't too keen on it. Oh. New Game Plus. Hold to collect, charge gun. Find us a way out of it. Blow up everything that gets in your way. Oh, I can go back that way. I do like that aesthetic. Ah! Tartan Special. Which one's what's Tartan Special? 70 shilling out. Shilling? No, I would love to know shillings. It's a different colour and I wonder why. I have no idea why. Just happens to be a different colour. Ah! Did he just shoot his own mate? Whoa! They have missiles! I missed. No! I missed. No! You have missiles. I need to stop missing. I gotcha. What's this button do? Oh, it heals me. Some kind of glitch in space-time. If you find a second point like this one, I bet you can teleport between them. Okay. Do we go left? Oh, apparently we can't go that way. Do we go left or right, guys? Left or right? Yep, I know. He said on his Discord. Do we go that way? Or that way? Left or right? Right is safer. Why is right safer? Okay, we're going right. Because everyone said right. Ah, I'm not sure I wanted to go right. Throwing rocks is... There's something about throwing rocks is quite fun and... Everyone on the left says COVID. It's a bit from another reality. These rifts can hold valuable items. By getting near it, you'll pull it into this reality. But be careful. You have to face whatever comes on over with it. Have a rocket to the... Have a... Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want a rocket to the face. I missed. Oh, you blew yourself up. No, 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 no. No. Missed. Gotcha. Somehow I managed to launch myself into a rock, which I don't think I'm supposed to be able to do. Gotcha! Oh! Upgrade max health. Upgrade destruction. Upgrade throwing damage. Or evasion. Okay, chat. Health. Damage. Throwing rocks at people. Or being able to go faster. So do you want me to be healthier? Do you want me to be able to shoot harder? Do you want me to throw stuff harder? Okay, John's saying throwing rocks. Oh, I can't repair myself. Okay, so if you're saying damage, so are you saying throwing rocks, or are you showing shooty? Shooty pew damage or rock damage? John said rock. We've got a choice between pew. Okay, so can someone else give me another one? Do you want to? Can someone either give me a pew pew or a rock? John doesn't matter if John's a mod. Power. It doesn't help. It's. So are you saying power as in pew power? Or are you saying it's rock throwing? Oh, pew pew. Okay, we're getting pew pew power. And we keep going this way because I got told to. Definitely not quicker to kill it that time. Yep, I'm still going this way because you told me to go this way. Ah, I got hit. Ah, I missed. He hit me. Gotcha. Okay, this way now. Uh-oh. Being warned, it's a boss. Why couldn't I have shooty rockets? Ah, he hit me. Oh. Right, so we got a choice here. We've got receive some shards while jumping into an enemy sector. Nearby missiles turn friendly. Ooh. Or temporarily increases damage at the beginning of each enemy sector. So, right, chat again. Do we temporarily increase gun damage? Do we take over their missiles and make them shoot themselves in the backside? Or do we receive some shards? Now, I know which one I'd rather have. But what does chat want? Does chat want me to have nearby missiles turn friendly? Or do they want me to have temporarily increased damage at the beginning of each enemy sector? Reprogram the missiles, okay? Guns. Yeah, but missiles are guns. They're just guns that control themselves. Anyone else? Okay, apparently I've been gifted a sub to someone I've never watched. Well, I'm going to go for the missiles one. Nearby missiles turn friendly. And now we go this way because apparently we can't go that way anymore. And it is your fault if I get bad power-ups, even the power-ups I chose. Oh, I can't go back. Ow, I got hit. What is that? I have no idea, I just blew it up. You're supposed to turn friendly! Okay, but that's one way of doing it. Aha! Hold the teleport. Ah! There's a question mark that way. I'm curious what the question mark is. Ah! I can buy stuffs. I'm buying health. What you can't see behind me is I've got these numbers here, which I didn't realise were here because I've only just noticed them. So these numbers, which I can't move out of the way of, is how many of these swirly things I've got. And seeing as I'm half health, I'm going to buy some health. Now I've got enough, I could buy a plastic shotgun, which has higher damage but less range. I have a core blaster, which has higher damage, same range. Or I could buy Cosmic Fracture 2, which has slightly more damage, slightly more range. So do we want weapon number 1? And it's a drive-through as well. Do we want weapon number 1, which is slightly more damaging, but and a lot more range? Weapon number 2, more damaging with same range, or a lot more damage. Hey Gaz, how are you? How are you feeling?
All that fuss for a chicken. It doesn't.
Oh no.
Does he like turn into a dragon or something?
Hit it! Hit the chicken! Hit the chicken!
Can I punch the chicken?
Go on, punch the chicken!
Punch the chicken. What happens if I punch the chicken? Let's punch the chicken and find out. 40 bounty added to what? Oh.
Yep.
Oh, wait
yep.
a minute. Hang on. Hang on. What are you doing? What are you doing?
That's why you should never attack the chickens in Skyrim.
No.
I found out myself.
All I did was punch your chicken.
I did worse. I killed a chicken.
Your health is low. Yeah, no shit. I'm being fucking slashed to pieces. I'm being absolutely butchered.
Yeah. I did worse than that, Gaz. I killed a chicken. In the opening... Oh. Is that because you bought Skyrim Special Edition? But no, I have... I'm very tired. You go to bed. But no, I have Skyrim on the Xbox 360. It's the only version of Skyrim I've got, and not including Game Pass. I played it. I started the game, went for the tutorial, went through, went to the first village, accidentally killed a chicken, carried on getting killed. It auto-saved just after I'd killed the chicken, so I respawned after the game loaded, and I got stuck in a loop. I'd have to start the game all over again. I figured, you know what? No. So I've never gone back to it. This game here is Glactic Glitch, which I'm quite enjoying. I'm enjoying the aesthetic and I'm enjoying everything else. I am waiting for chat to choose whether I go for Pew 1, 2 or 3. This one's the most expensive one. That one is the cheapest one. I've already done 4 Scruffy. I picked the heal myself. I know you're watching Lucan and you're watching his pickups. We've done mine. Oh, Gaz. This is the best pickup that we got. It won't show very well. It's a Doom poster signed by John Romero. So we're going for a lot more range with slightly more damage rather than same range and a lot more damage. Okay. So hardly any more of damage. Okay, you guys chose this, so if all goes wrong, it's all your fault. What's up, Taz? Ow! Oh, missed. Ah, so that's what you do. If you're not paying attention, you end up pulling out when you don't need to. What? Another boss zone. Is there a way to bring up the... Oh, there is a way to bring up the map. Ah, okay. Wow, he's a big. He's big. He's very damaging. Ow! He hit me when I was trying to hit him. Oh, you want a poster? You don't want a poster. Okay, so we've now got a choice between a hyper railgun, an intense charge beam to skewer your enemies like a kebab. We can have a prismatic beam, a constant beam that makes things go poof. A quantum beam, an unstable, not an unstable, an unstable beam weapon. One of Schrodinger's favourites. Because you had to pay for the poster. And the signature. Or do we vote whatever you liked on it? So do we want... It's better than my charge gun. £20. Tile wouldn't tell me. But luckily I found out. I say luckily, I found out because I got told by someone else. So, which weapon do we go for? Quantum beam? Because I quite like the idea of this hyper railgun. But I think I'll miss it with it. So this prismatic beam would be quite good as well. So I'm going to give you a choice, chat. Do we get the prismatic beam or the railgun? Beam or railgun? Do we need to railgun someone or do we need to beam someone? A prismatic rail. Well, that's useful. Come on, a mini gamer. You're not staying out of this. You're gonna die anyway. I'm gonna take that as a prismatic beam. Go this way. Oh, okay, so we've got to go this way then. Oh wow, that really does some damage. No, you. Not allowed to heal. Uh-oh. No. there any health round here? There is. Thank you. Okay, so we can increase damage. We can increase my health. If you do exclamation mark game, you can get a link to it on Steam. It's not available till next year, but you can wishlist it now and you can download the demo. I'm going to upgrade my weapon damage because if I collect 2, I get a hidden perk. Hey! Start each place with a full glitch energy. That worked. No, you hit me. I was trying to avoid that. Ooh. Where's this map? Wonder if I can get. I don't think I can go back to that shop because I don't think that's going to help. Can I just keep going? I can. Oh, I blew up the thing that gives me health. Please have a health thing. Thank you. I can't afford anything else, but at least I've got some health. Okay, I'm wondering where I'm supposed to go next then, because I'm kind of filling up everything. I had this that I didn't... Whoa! No! Don't hit that, that hurts. More of them. No, I can only take one more hit. Ooh. An RGB burst, covering all colours of a balanced bullet diet. Stabilised quantum beam, which is apparently better than my cosmic fracture. Or a neon Roman candle, which could be worse or better, but it's a little tiny. Or, let me just get the health first. The chat, do I go for the stabilised quantum beam? A RGB burst? Do I go for all the RGB? Don't know what I'm looking for. I can't remember what time they go live. So, chat, any ideas? Why is it saying space to pause when it's game? There we go. What do we go for? Shorter range, more damage? With all the colours of a balanced diet. Not doing the neon Roman, don't like that one. That one has a very much shorter range. That one has a shorter range. Or do we stick with the current weapon? I'm thinking stick with the current weapon. So I'm sticking with the current weapon. Sorry. I don't have enough to reduce the shop prices. Oh dear. Oh dear. There's only one place left to go, which is this way. Oh, the missile reprogramming worked that time. I noticed it said reprogram missile when it flew off. We need to get some more health though. Gotcha. I'm liking this, and I'm liking the reprogram missile. It's coming handy. I think that's the boss. Do I have enough? I have enough to make the shop cheaper. Ooh, that might help. Yeah, I've gone for that one. First shot in a sector creates a shockwave. Whoa! 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 Cold Knight! With a party of... Doesn't matter. Cold Knight! Could be 9, could be 90, could be 100. It's still Cold Knight! Woo! Hey! Can someone tell Holly off? Because apparently I'm getting first time chat from Holly. So how was your stream, Cold Knight? And I'm sure you're going to get a shout out. Actually, you can't because one of my mods just said be right back. Terry Raid? Yes, Shame on you. Shame. I need an exclamation mark. Shame. Shame. Shit. Oh, hey, Mr. DJ. How are you? How did you pick up one of these and play Expo? A signed John Romero poster. Well, a signed Doom poster. Nah, I did. And and I also had a nice chat with him as well. Do you know all he does to make his hair look that good is to just wash it? So how was your stream, Cold Night? You didn't want to talk to him? Let's get a few spam shout outs in a row. A labyrinth named school, but they called it White Day Terry. I don't know that. What the hell?
I'm so happy you guys are censoring this.
Indy's very happy to
Yay!
Pickle Rick is at the dentist and fancies the dental nurse.
What the?
Always say no to pickles.
Yeah, you gotta love a Gartic. I need to play Gartic sometime. I've never actually played it.
Censoring, I don't know. No! Bad pickle! Fox, that's amazing. You need a...
Oh! Oh, two.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Trem. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Trem! I don't know when your birthday was, but happy birthday.
For Wednesday, Trem.
Oh, happy birthday for Wednesday. Oh, it is Wednesday.
It's like, that woman promised me 6 chocolate bars. And she's like,
Phone task! That is a typical Mr. DJ stream. Where he just sits there going, hoo, 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 hoo. Or he goes, hey. Which I really shouldn't do because that just made me go dilly. But yeah, that is a typical Mr. DJ stream. So, to be almost professional, welcome to the Antcade. I'm Antaeus. We're playing a game. Right. Welcome invaders. If you don't know who I am, you probably would have recognised me from spamming want in Cold Nights 1. You want some cheese? You want some knees? You want some franchisees? Yeah, probably recognise me from spamming want. I don't have that in mind, Andy. For in Holly, I don't know. I'm normally there. I normally complain that she's not playing Splatoon when she's playing Mario Kart. Although I nearly got, I was tempted to redeem Yuki Fun on the last stream, but then I got called away by Tara. And Steve, well, he loves the duck voice reads that I get him to do. Jones, calling Dr. Jones. Dr. Jones, wake up now. There you go, done it. That should actually be turned off, Mr. DJ. Are you a bit worried that I actually know those bits of the song? I think everyone knows that. I can't do with this music in the background. Yes, I know. You need the whole song. I don't even have a web browser open at the moment. I was trying to I was having a bit of problems with the encoder because OBS updated just before the stream, and then it decided to send the whole encoder to whack, and it was started shooting up on the CPU usage. And then I accidentally underclocked my CPU live on stream. And there is no guarantees you'll get the full song. There are times.
Transform and roll out Andy Fick.
Thank you for the follow, Andy Fick. Mrs. DJ, I hate the fact that you now have that sound effect on your stream, because every time I'm watching your stream and someone redeems something, I think someone's following me. I've been conditioned to think of it as a follow. Whoa!
Transform and roll out imaginary Holly.
I'm not gonna say anything, Holly. I'm just gonna look at you in disappointment. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed in you, Holly. Alright, I'm just calling the lyrics on my phone because, like I said, I don't have a web browser. What? Do you know these lyrics, Mr. DJ? Let me just turn off these old stupid cookie things. There we go. You love this song, so please do it in justice. Okay, let me see if I can turn off the music in the game. There. You don't love this game. By the way, we managed to do the bullying challenge. At Play Expo, there was a bullying challenge, and if you completed the challenge, you got a badge. So I got a badge. To be fair, it was an extremely hard challenge, and in total, 3 teams completed it in the whole weekend. Yeah, I was. I was actually at Play Expo. The annoying thing is, I went to the arcade club specifically to meet Steve, Plunger, everyone, Beanie, everyone else, only to find out they heard I was coming and legged it. I thought that was really mean of them. Literally, get to the door and Plunger said, yeah, everyone found you were coming and left. Scruffy! Yeah. I mean, I got told, yeah, Beanie just legged it down the stairs to get out of there. Just before I got there. I was getting the lift because I couldn't take the stairs. But no, to be fair, Mrs. DJ, you did leave 5 minutes before I got there, according to Plunger. Yeah. What happens to you in brothels? What, all the girls leave before you get there? Yeah, it was annoying because the only reason we were late there is because there was a Antstream tournament going on, and one of the guys who were going to the arcade club wanted to do it. So we had to wait till that finished, and it overran. It was supposed to be 4 to 4:30. It didn't finish till 4:45. So we left late. We were supposed to be leaving a bit earlier. We don't want an arcade club Liverpool. There are arcade clubs in Liverpool. There are actually 2 arcade clubs in Liverpool that I know of, and they're not that good. But the one in Bury is quite good. So, Mrs. DJ, expect a message from Tara, if she hasn't already messaged you. I don't know anything about it. She hasn't told me anything about it, so I can't say about it. So I don't know anything about the message you're going to get from Tara. Just like Amiga Gamer doesn't know anything about it. And John Gill doesn't know anything about it either. Yeah, the bus depot has always been a shopping centre in Liverpool. Right, so hopefully this time the... Oh, has she not messaged you either, Scruffy? Now, Mrs. DJ knows what to expect with this singer-song. Now, last time I did this, the arm went flying. So I took that as a thing of the arm wanting me to end the song. And now the last song that Mrs. DJ got me to sing, I think it was Mrs. DJ who got me to sing this, was a silly one called The Scatsman. And yeah. Yes, I am putting this off. Sometimes the feeling is right. You fall in love for the first time. Hearts beat and kisses so sweet. Summertime love in the moonlight. A yippee-yi-yoo, a yippee-yi-yeah, a yippee-yi, ooh, ah. Now the summer is gone. You had to go back home. Please come and see me again. I never felt more alone. Baby, I am missing you. I want you by my side. And I hope you'll miss me too. Come back and stay. I think about you every day. I really want you to. You swept me feet right off the ground. You're the love that I found. Stej, Stej, calling Mr. Stej, Mr. Stej, Mr. Stej, get up now. Mr. Stej, Stej, calling Mr. Stej, Mr. Stej, Mr. Stej, wake up now. A yippee-yi-you, a yippee-yi-yeah, a yippee-yi-you, ah. A yippee-yi-you, a yippee-yi-yeah, a yippee-yi-you, ah. All I think of is you and all the things we had. Stej, what can I do? Why does it have to be like that? Baby, I am missing you. I want you by my side, and I hope you'll miss me too. Come back and stay. I think about you every day. I really want you too. You swept my feet right off the ground. You're the love I found. Mr. Stej, Stej, calling Mr. Stej, Mr. Stej, Mr. Stej, get up now. Mr. Stej, Stej, calling.
Fuck sake, stop it, I can't cope. Here's a helicopter instead. TITCHVDXETITCHVDXETITCHVDXETITCHVDXETITCHVDXE woo woo.
Mr. Stej, wake up now. A yippee-yi-you, a yippee-yi-yay, a yippee-yi-ya. A yippee-yi-you, a yippee-yi-yeah, a yippee-yi-ya. Please, please cure me, cure me. Please, please cure me. Please, please cure me. Please, please cure me. Mr. Stej, Stej, wake up now. 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 A yippee-yi-you, a yippee-yi-yeah, a yippee-yi-you, ah. A yippee-yi-you, a yippee-yi-yeah, a yippee-yi-you, ah. Mr. Stej, Stej, calling Mr. Stej, Mr. Stej, Mr. Stej, get up now. Mr. Stej, Stej, calling Mr. Stej, Mr. Stej, Mr. Stej, wake up now. You requested it, Steve. You told me it had to be the full song, and you requested it. And I need my head to stop spinning a bit as well because I moved a bit too fast then. Thank you. You're all too kind. There is a chair, I think it is. Command as well. Also, Steve, I don't know if you know, but out of the group of us that went, about 4 of us have so far tested positive for COVID. So if you do feel a bit ill, take a test. Hopefully you're okay though. I did tell Plunger yesterday. Yeah. Luckily, I tested okay yesterday, and we're going to test again tomorrow, but yeah. Oh no. Never be.
You could never bother me, my dear, she cooed softly. Mommy loves nursing good little boys like you. Did you miss mommy nipples? Mommy's big, puffy nipples? Show mommy how much you missed her hard, milk-filled nipples.
This is a PG stream, Neko. Oh, tiny one. You die! I don't know if you figured that one out, Neko. There is actually a way of actually surviving that. That was the one that broke Robotron. Ah. You really want to know how much I missed? No, I'm not going to go there. I've only drank 1 beer. Not enough yet. By the way, Neko, you need to go to next year's Play Expo. But yes. I did enjoy Play Expo this year. You missed the whole entire start of the stream where I did a full... I did a slideshow of some photos I took. I took more than last year, but I need to learn how to take more. I don't know if it's my age. Is it because of my age or what? So I don't know if Steve has the same thing. Somebody wanted a glass of milk. Okay, vegan gamer, see you in a bit. I don't know if you had the same thing, Steve, because I know you're around the same age as me. I'm not even going to ask anyone else who came in for the raid. But does anyone else who's in their mid to late 30s or early 40s have this same thing where they don't really take their phone out of their pocket to take photos because they'd rather be in the moment and actually enjoy the thing rather than faffing around getting their phone out taking photos? Because they'd rather sit there and actually watch it and actually enjoy it. Because that's what I was having. I kept forgetting to take my phone out of my pocket because I was watching something, enjoying it, and then thinking, hang on, I could have taken a photo of it. It was like I had access to all the machines. I could have taken a photo of all the machines with nobody on them. I took a photo of one of them. I could have taken a photo of every single one of them. Because I realised afterwards that having access to all those machines, I could have literally gone there, either videoed it all or done it. Let's see, we've got access to a proper DLSR. Got access to a proper one of them. One thing I do want is what Taz has got, because I'm really jealous of Taz's gimbal. He's got one, he plugs his phone in, he puts his phone onto it, he plugs his phone into it, so it's the full thing's powered. And it's got the full thing where he can do that if he wants to. Do that. Whatever. And it will actually stay still. I mean, it's when he does that and the whole thing's just sat there like that. Luckily, I've got nobody in chat who'll clip that because I just realised what I've just been doing. But yes, I am really jealous of it, and I would like one myself, but I can't afford one. But yes, so there is that, and yeah. But no, I kept pulling my phone out of my pocket to do photos. Like, I was speaking to John Romero, and he's a really down-to-earth sound guy. And yes, I am using the Scouse term sound because I lived in Scouserland. I'm allowed to. At one point, I got called an honorary Scouser. Luckily, I moved out before it stuck. But yeah, I was speaking to John Romero about and stuff, and we're having a nice conversation. I said honorary Scouser. I'm now being apparently called an honorary Welshman, and it's sort of I need to move out of here before it sticks. But yes, hey, Steve, I've told you where I lived. It counts. But no, I was speaking to John Romero. Completely forgot to take a photo because Trista Bites came up and started speaking to her at the same time. What I should have done is taken a photo of Trista and John Romero at the same time. Ooh, enjoy your walk, Ollie. I'm looking outside now. It's currently forecast for North Wales is dry. The moon is out. Not a full moon though, but it is quite nice. The stars are quite nice if you can see them. Unfortunately, the medical centre opposite means it's pretty much hard to see it. So enjoy your nighttime walk. If you happen to be in North Wales, walk about 5-10 minutes that way. You go into this really, really dark area and you can see a load of stars. If you're not in North Wales, try it sometime. Yes, and all my emotes have little witches' hats. It's weird. Go enjoy yourself. I used to love nighttime walks when I was younger. Let's see if I can get a good head this time. Because last time I didn't get good head. Is that a Taylor Swift emote? Yeah, I think I got good head this time. No, I thought that was no, it's Excellent Jimmy. But with how small it was, it looked like a Taylor Swift. It's almost as bad as someone put on Twitter earlier a song that was being sung by Selena Gomez. And I thought it was Rebecca Black. Apparently it was her first ever song that she sang. And I thought she was Rebecca Black for some reason. Well, Scruffy. Nearly 100 quotes. Oh, I'm backwards 69 now. 96. It's like a 69, but you're not talking to each other. And what was the other? Oh, did you see, Neko, did you see Man Shovel's tattoo? He really did get a Mr. Blobby tattoo. Now this is the game I'm supposed to be playing, which as you can see is called Glactic Glitch. Hey, he's American, Amiga Gamer, so what do you expect? And if you want to add it onto if you want to add it to your wishlist, exclamation mark game, you go to their page, hit the wishlist button, and I would say at the moment, it's the graphics, as people have said, reminds them of Geometry Wars. The gameplay is pretty fun. It's got a bit of roguelike elements, where you pick up various different weapons depending what you do and helps you progress further. I'm about to fight a boss when Cold Night came in. And I'm also about to die, I think. Yep, I died. That's death number 1. Yes, I did it. There you are again, right where you started from. Reset the universe to the moment right after you exited the training sim. Explain how to do it another time. For now, get back out there and find us a way out. Apparently, when I die, it resets everything back to how it was before. It also resets all my powers and abilities. Oh dear. I could do stuff like suck up a asteroid and launch it at people, which is quite funny. I can shoot, although my gun is now reset. And I also have that attack, which is a more powerful attack called the Glitch attack. Stole my asteroid. Oh dear. He has a big gun. And you can't leave an area with a grabbed object because it complains. I'm also very, very bad at dodging attacks. And I missed him entirely. Why did I do that for? According to chat, it's their fault I got bad weapons. Oh no, according to chat, I would blame them for me getting bad weapons. It would, yes. That's the question. Will it be on Switch? I can't remember. Yeah, this is how well I am at selling games. Give me a second. I'm going to find out if it tells me. Apparently the demo should take an hour or 2 to complete. Well, so far I've died once. Apparently there's a new game, goes all the way up to New Game Plus Plus Plus. They haven't said anything other than Steam yet, but yes, I could see this being a fantastic game on Switch. Because obviously you've got the two sticks where you're doing that. You've got your power-ups and your various attacks. So yes, I agree, it would be a good Switch. Now we're going to go left this time, we went right last time. No! How dare you shoot me? Bye guys! Have a good sleep. Hope you sleep well. Ah! Need to kill this thing. Oh, I haven't charged it. Now I have. Gotcha. Doing damage charges your glitch weapon, which is the thing in the bottom left hand corner you can see glowing at the moment. Oh. I think you were supposed to be there. Uh-oh. I don't think they should be allowed to heal, it's cheating. Now I've been hit. Oh, I thought I'd got it before he did it, and then they still got me anyway. Gotcha! Right, so this time, chat, do we go for better speed? Do we go for better lobbing of rocks at people? Apparently we go for increased speed because I accidentally picked it up and I didn't mean to. We're going for increased speed. It's totally not what I meant to do. But okay, we've now got increased speed. As a teleport point, which will let you teleport to any previous teleport point you found. Now, so far, the map is completely different to last time. I'm going to keep going this way. Why? Because why not? Fuck to the face. I know, Amiga Gamer, it's stupid, isn't it? Every time you go to a website... Actually, you say that, Amiga Gamer, as a joke. But, how many websites do you go to that you say you don't want your cookies, you set it to don't remember cookies, and it remembers you said it you don't want to remember cookies? I have lots of websites I've gone to where it knows by that I don't want cookies. It's just asking me in case I change my mind. So they must set a cookie to know I don't want them to have cookies. Yeah, I know. The whole fact that they put stuff in their own... Hey, I thought I dodged that. Apparently I didn't. Let's get that health. We can get a better gun, or worse gun, or a better gun. 37 or 36. Curved bullets fly straighter. What? I'm going for the highest DPS. Ah! Yeah, I'm fully healed because I managed to get it that time. I wonder if I should really go back to there. What's ETP? Piece of advice, don't sit there and get shot at by trying to read chat. What, question mark? I like question marks. It's a shop. So I can launch a bunch of missiles when entering a new sector, or I can't afford the others. Chance to spawn one missile when dodging. Or nearby missiles turn friendly. Or missile spray. Launch a bunch of... Oh, I can only afford that. This way I've got to go. Whoops. Ow! Ooh. Wow. Ow. Are you annoying me? I got you. Ow! Ow! Advice, don't sit right in front of it when it's trying to shoot you with its cannon. Oh. Third repeater. Big damage. I'm going for that one. Stop shooting me. you. Oh, got another shop. No point, no point, no point. But there is a point with the health. Protection. Is that an extra thing on top of the normal one I mean game, or is that a standard thing? So I do have Firefox installed. I've had Firefox installed since it was Firebird, not Firebird, Phoenix. Ow! You're too hard. I don't like hard ones. In shot prices, first shot and a shot. Here's a shockwave. Temporarily increases damage at the beginning of each enemy. Right, first shot in a sector creates a shockwave. Thinking I need to go this way. Go there. Yes. I've noticed that. Didn't mean to stop there. I'm still going there. Oh, it was a boss zone. No wonder it was so hard. At the moment I'm just aiming to complete the square, and then I've got a boot that way. Yes, I do that humbly bundle thing. Probably going to regret this. Forgetting I've got my suck up a rock and throw it attack as well. Ah. Let's do the hidden perk.
Like a cup of tea?
Add a second dodge. Ah. Cheers, Scruffy. It's Irish tea. Oh no!
Oh, and I have bits again. Evil laugh.
For anyone who doesn't know, who's still here from the raids, every 100 bits makes me eat a jelly bean. Luckily, I'm nearly out of them. If it has a tropical curry, there isn't any, so you don't get one. And it landed on birthday cake or soap, the one I happen to have the most of. How nice the birthday cake ones were. Thank you, Scruffy. That was a nice jelly bean. And happy new month to you too. Also, who else was annoyed that the last week was 20% off gift subs of last month? The one week that I didn't stream because we were busy sorting out ourselves for Play Expo and I was arguing with the doctors over trying to get tests for this long COVID and various tests, see if they can prove it is long COVID or other stuff. They finally said they're going to run some tests. So I'm going to a doctor to get an ECG, a blood pressure thing, blood tests, all being done. Finally, after, well, nearly half a year. I've currently got a fit note that doesn't expire till January. But they're finally going to actually do some tests. And the good news is, well, the bad news for me is, but the good news for you guys, is the chili ones are still available. And I can't handle the chili ones at the moment. Stop running away from me. Right, your test gone missing, so you asked the doctor's surgery and they said phone the hospital. So phone the hospital and they told me the last results are owned by the organisation that ordered them. Yeah. Take it this way, Tara went for an x-ray, got told, oh, it'll be a week before you have it. They had it a day later because she went back to the same place that actually did the x-ray and they had it on the system. What would happen is the doctor would have it in a week, but the place that had it within an hour. Well, less than that. I think that's a bad system where NHS Wales can't access stuff for NHS Wales. I found out that any hospital that's part of the same health centre, so ours is Betsy Caldor, which is North Wales, Flintshire, Derbyshire and a few others, they share a whole computer system. They can all see each other's bookings, they can see everything without any issues. So one hospital can actually book you in for another hospital by seeing who's available and who isn't. Well, pretty much I'm again, because right now, when I went to the hospital and they did the whole entire hearing check because of my tinnitus and my random deafness, they did all these things and they were like, eventually they were like, yeah, well, your hearing is fine for your age, it's probably related to the viral infection, it's not, your ears are actually fine. You are still on the list for the hospital for going to there for a balance test, for them to actually check your balance out. This was a few months ago now. I think I got rid of the thing to say when my appointments were. But they said they could see the appointments, so quite fully booked. It may be a few months anyway. Fair enough. My doctor, however, has no records of this balance test, or they don't see it easily, and they can't see how fully booked the hospital is. You'd think they'd give them at least some sort of notification of estimated times or something. I have to write an email to the doctor. I wrote an email to the doctor to get them to do this COVID test, all these tests for my long COVID. Now I've got to write another set of another email for them to actually go around and check my balance. So you would have gone to your doctor, who would have turned around to see the hospital, because and the hospital would have gone no, because that's the thing. Yeah, but the thing is, they do all this for security, but in the end, they're all working for the NHS. It's worse if you live on the border between two countries like Scotland and England, or England and Wales. It's worse there. Because I live on the border, I could be sent to either NHS England or NHS Wales hospitals. Now, I live in Wales, so they try and send me to Welsh hospitals if possible. But in an emergency, there is a deal, or if it's something which needs to be rushed, there is a deal made with NHS England that I'll be shipped, that I will go to Wales, from Wales to England rather, and NHS Wales will pay for the actual bill. I'd rather go to the Welsh one, because the Welsh one you don't have to pay for parking, whereas the English one you have to. But they don't talk. Tara did a load of tests at both the Countess of Chester and Wrexham General Hospital, the Myla. They didn't talk to each other. Neither of them knew which test the other one had done, because they're both NHSs. It could take months to talk. Yeah. Or, how about this one, Amiga Gamer? You phone your doctor up. Now, your doctor is covered by this whole entire thing, that your doctor has the confidentiality agreement, which they can't tell anyone what happens in the office. So you can go into the office and say that since you killed someone, you are having nightmares and unable to sleep. That it's illegal for them to go to the police and tell the police that's happened, because of the confidentiality agreement. They will get fired. But I'm not too sure if it's illegal, but I know that they will get fired for it and things like that. You phone your GP up though, and the person on reception wants to know what's wrong with you. That person on reception is not covered by those same rules. If that person on reception wants to, if you turn around to the receptionist and say, I can't sleep because I killed someone the other day, that receptionist is right within their rights to phone the police on you. The doctor can't, but the receptionist can. But the receptionist will have to process everything. So it sort of is one of those things that you think the receptionist should be covered by the same rules, especially when you're getting stuff like notes. You phone it up, and you ask your doctor for a fit note. Say do you a fit note. Luckily you can't see it, it's too small when I'm moving around. It tells you the condition, it tells them the condition that you are currently off for. So right now, I go in, this gets left to reception, I ask the receptionist for a copy of this, and they give me the copy. And it has my name, my address, normally it'd have my number and everything on. Fair enough, that's on the system. Has what's wrong with me and everything like that. Now, it's not so bad because I don't really know anyone there. But I have heard of NHSs where the people on reception know the people going in. So they find out what's wrong with them. Their friends and stuff, which is bad. And as you say, child cases, it's sort of, yeah. It's sort of, yeah, it's sort of, that's the problem, because it's sort of, counsellors have that annoying thing where if it's for the safety of a child, whether it being the child you're counselling or the child of the person being counselled, that becomes a problem, because you've got to weigh up the safety of the other life, especially if it's a child, against being confident. And that's also one of the reasons why a lot of counsellors quit. Or was it one of the highest rates of jobs that have self-harm and self-harm that could lead in death are customer services and counselling. It's sort of, yeah, one of those. Yeah, I found the customer services one a bit strange, but yes. I mean, to be fair, working in technical support, I can kind of understand it as well. There is that too. or they don't have suitable, well, the managers don't know. Problem with NHS, and this is NHS full stop, is there's too many people at the top end. And it's right at the top end. You have too many people and not enough people at the bottom end. It's top heavy. It should be a pyramid, not a square. You should have, but I mean, it's not really a square, it's like that. But yeah, you know what I mean. You need, it's like when you used to have you had a ward, you had some nurses, and you had the ward nurse. So the head nurse of the ward. They started getting rid of them and just having nurses that report to a doctor. They need those people in again. Then you have all these doctors, junior doctors, then report to a main doctor. Now all that's fine. But it's then when you get to the fact that you have all the admin, and they get more and more admin people, which again is fine, if they're in the right places. Which most of the time they're not. I know what I mean in my own head. The whole entire system, the whole entire organisation needs to be re-looked at and redone. Because there should be more people on the floor treating people and less people writing it up. So it should be something like the doctors quickly write up their notes, and then if you're having admin people, have them do the notes and actually put them into the system. Just make sure the doctors can write. Back to the game, because there is a game going on apparently. So I need to teleport from there to there. Yeah, something like that. Although to be fair, I've never seen MASH. Ah, flew straight into that. I can imagine. Whoa. So I've now got to go fight that boss again. Hope I don't die this time. Where's the shop? This way. Hang on, is that the symbol for Dogecoin? I love that. Shuriken! I am not getting that. Because it does more damage. It is so close, it's silly. Let's go to the other shop. See if the other shop's got something I need. Nearby missiles turn friendly. Ooh, I like that one. No, this doesn't have NFTs. If it had NFTs, I wouldn't be playing it. You know my feelings on newfangled technology. I tried to avoid it and completely didn't. And I've got a completely fungible one ring. Not that you can see it. Nearly put it on upside down. And yes, it has got the writing on it. Ah! I'm gonna die again. Yep, I died again. I can't seem to beat that boss. The universe is putting in my hands. If only I could have blown it all up and get out of it. I guess that's what I've got you for, huh? Off you go. There must be a way to beat that boss. Without hurting myself like that. I wonder if I fly back to base. Oh, I could play New Game Plus. Did I turn the lights on in a room I'm not in? Don't forget to put your face gun, Kantara. I've been streaming this for it says about 2 hours to complete, and I've still not completed it. I think I'm not that good at this game. I keep forgetting I've got various attacks like throwing rocks at people. Or I keep missing with it, which doesn't help. I could pick up ships as well. Didn't know that. That's funky. I picked up the ship. My ship now. Missed. Missed. Will you let me pick up? Will you let me pick you up? Yep, you will. Well, that's giving me a bit more into it. I can literally grab the ship and launch a ship at someone else. If the ship's small enough. Which I don't think they are. Gate blocked. Go that way. Why that way? Because that's the way I happen to go. Hey, I wanted the rock. So what does everyone think of this game? Because I'm actually liking it, despite how bad I am at it. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. What? You blocked it. Or you're blocked on it. But you've seen it now. Well, I thought you were into that sort of thing. Isn't that what you get Mastodon for? So you can do stuff like that. Increasing the health this time. Because last time I didn't do the health and I'm thinking I should do health. Have you seen how Twitter's now doing that? How Twitter's now doing communities. Ow! No! Solution of Twitter was delete everyone and everything and follow you all on Knitter. What? Then hit links to Knitter? It's Knitter. Don't want that. Maybe on that. Let's have that. Let's try that one. Different weapon again. Probably not the one I wanted, but yeah. There's an Android one called Fritter. What on earth are you doing? Fritter, Knitter, Twitter, Blitter. Ow. Yeah, have a... I don't think I like that. I was just thinking that. I just didn't want to say it. Right, apparently I need health. What's that one? Provides your ship with a shield. Take no collision damage anymore. Right, let's get a health. But I want to save 1,500. I want a shield. regret this. Oh well. Didn't want to do that. Okay, really don't like that gun. Thank you, Scruffy. Hyper rail gun. I'm not having another rail gun. Don't like that. Quantum beam, wiggly wiggly one. I like that one. That's weird. I've just gone up, down. Weird. I can't grab it. Oh, I just flew into it. I think it's safe to say that that is me not being very good at this game. So, I am going to end the game now. Maybe you're wondering how I managed to turn back time like this. No, not really. It's because the universe we're both living in isn't actually a universe, it's a simulation. Getting us out of the simulation is why I created you. And now, go do your job. No, this is a game I need to play later. I liked it. Very hard. Very colourful. Could do with I don't know. I wish I could remap the controls. Well, I think I can. Probably haven't looked at it. Very hard, very colourful. What do you reckon, chat? Do we like the game? Well, I like it. You know, I'm just going to say very hard. Iridium. Please release on Switch. Iridium. Iridium. You're saying Iridium is the best indie shooter on the PC. Is that your final answer, Mega Gamer? You're not going to say any other shooter? You're going to say Iridium. This game here. Come on, why did that not set? Oh, it won't happen. Right, let's... One sec. Right, now I've just changed it. This game here I totally don't own already. And totally haven't played before. And totally didn't confuse me by the amount of controls.
Get ready.
Yes, I know this is a tutorial because I've deleted the game and started again. Avoid the walls. Avoid being shot at.
Shields down.
Yeah, that's what I mean by avoid the walls. Because if you bounce into them, that
Get
happens.
ready.
Yeah, don't bounce into them. Keep forgetting I had that charged attack on this. And yes, it's like Iridium by the fact that you can flip sides and go the other way quicker. Ah, other way. Can I go down? No, can't go down. Don't hit the wall. Oh, that was close. Ah! I bounced. Not that way. Going down, 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 down. Flip. Going the other way. Flip. And the other way. Is it me or have I just gone all the way around this map? What? It says it's a training thing to avoid the walls. I avoided the walls. I haven't got that. I have this. Do you remember when Trista first voiced this? And she did a giveaway. I'll just bounce off the wall. Don't do that. And she did a giveaway for it. Oh, have I? This is the first time I've actually played the tutorial. Oh, I've got missiles. Now I know I've got missiles. And if you do that, you boost straight into the wall.
Get ready.
I don't know where I'm supposed to be going.
Shields down.
That's the wall. Don't forget this is.
Get
okay.
ready.
Apparently I have no. Apparently it doesn't. The tutorial doesn't help either. This is so much like a game that a certain Hoffman would play.
Shields down.
Yeah, I got this thanks to Trista Bites. She did a competition where you could win it, and Tara won it, and it wasn't a game that Tara would play. She gave it to me. This is before we realised Steam Share would mean that we could both share it. Now I know there was someone shooting at me here.
Proceed to exit.
Aha, now I can go.
Speed up available.
Oh no, not a speed up.
Diagonal shot available. Diagonal shot purchased.
Yeah, now that's definitely Trista. Now I can go to the exit. Well, it's a lot of Commodore 64 lineage in this, really. It goes back to the Commodore days, doesn't it, with Iridium? I suppose the tutorial's good at teaching you how to do the flippy of the ship. Can help you from slowing down and speeding up, because it's you do slow down and go slower the opposite way to your ship. Yay! Tutorial
Get
flight.
ready.
It's now teaching you how to fly after teaching you how to do that. Destroy the primary generator.
Speed up available.
No, thank you.
Diagonal blasters available. Blasters purchased.
Yeah, give me blasters. destroy secondary power. Sure, this used to be the standard level.
Speed up available. Diagonal shot available. Blasters available. Blasters purchased.
Max out the blasters.
Speed up available. Diagonal speed up available.
Diagonal speed shop available. This won't work in Proton. That's a pity, isn't it? I hope he's working on it.
Speed up purchase.
Oh, I can't go up there. Have you tried older versions of Proton? Sometimes you're lucky with older versions rather than the current version. I need to not go that way because... There.
Get ready.
Destroy targets and collect upgrades.
Speed up available. Diagonal shot purchased. Speed up diagonal shot available. Plasma purchased. Speed up available. Diagonal shot available. Plasma purchased. Speed up available. Speed up purchased.
I know there was one game I was reading and people were complaining it wasn't work, and it was sort of, have you tried the older version of Proton? They were going, why would I try the older one? Because it works in the older one.
Diagonal shot purchased. Plasma lasers purchased. Plasma available. Orb available. Orb purchased.
This is just showing what the upgrades can do.
Lasers available. Laser cannon purchased.
Oh, big boom.
Plasma available. Plasma purchased. Lasers purchased. Orb available. Orb purchased.
How many orbs can you have? Because apparently I now have 2. That was a big boom. You big boomed as well. I don't want to proceed to exit. I wanted to unlock everything. I can't. I know. It looks like they've done a lot of work since I last played this. When I last played it, it didn't have all this, but I'm not playing it. Just so you know. Yes, I know I'll just play, but that's it. Might play it some other time actually though, because he's done an awful lot of updates and stuff, or she, or they. There's been an awful lot more updates to this. It's like another game I've not played in a while, it's Alien Scumbags, and I know that there's been a lot of updates to that. So let's flip over to chatting now. We have a choice. Well, I think we have a choice. Let me just check who's on. We could raid someone who's streaming Gianna Sisters on the Commodore 64, Kim Justice. Well, they do have 82 people watching. Or we could raid Zypho, who's streaming some guys that are falling over. Chris, I've not heard you fart on my ears for ages. How are you doing? You came in just as I was finishing up. You're one of the people I haven't actually tagged in my tweets because every time I go to think I've figured everyone out, I always forget someone. We've got Charlie Farr, who was also at Play Expo. We would raid Shadow Clone Chris, who was at Play Expo, but he's not streaming. We have Zombie Workshop, who is currently drawing ribbits. Well, I'm one of the few people who haven't had COVID. I don't know if you know, Chris. I've been telling people if they didn't know, but so far about 4 people have had COVID from after being at Play Expo. Are you sure, Scruffy? It clearly says here he's doing art, doing more Robbits. Yeah, I know, Stu. You're laughing at him farting in my ears again. Or you're laughing at me forgetting to include him in the tweets, because I write the tweet out. Did I even take you in the tweet? Because I tagged a load of people, ran out of space, and I thought I'd do another tweet with other people tagged. And then I did another one. I met so many people at Play Expo. I lost track of everyone I met. I mean, it's like Yakubu is doing Play Expo highlights in Soulstorm. Yakubu, who I met. But I think what we'll do is, I know Zypho is trying to get people to play. Yeah. I know, I miss people. That's why there's a tweet saying, I can't believe I forgot Charlie Farr. And I then turned around and said, it's almost as bad as forgetting Namco. Considering I met Namco at the bar the day before we had a few drinks together, it's a bit hard, it's a bit silly how I forgot to include him in the tweet. I couldn't forget Bullion though, because we met Bullion in the bar the night before as well. We met Kim Justice in the bar. We met Zypho in the bar. We met all these people in the bar before, and that's one of the reasons why. Yeah, that's what I did. I did a second tweet saying, "Feel free to tell me off if I forgot you in the below." But it's one of those, because I did a tweet, ran out of space, and did a separate tweet saying, "Feel free to tell me off if I forgot you." Because that's the thing. That's the problem with tweets. That's why people use things like Twit Longer and stuff, where they write this whole entire essay out. But it's not the same. It's just a link to another site so people can read everything. I mean, to be fair, I do have a photo of Zypho. I don't have a photo of Kim. I forgot to take a photo of Kim. So what does everyone feel like? Do people feel like some retro with... by the look of it, he is playing some... No, we're not watching that. It's Commodore 64. Yeah, Tara still feels out of it. Luckily, Tara's on yet more medication. Let's go over to Zypho. Zypho was a really nice guy. He is an Ewok. Feel free to call him an Ewok. He loves being called an Ewok. And he did raid me relatively recently. So... if you have the emotes, use the top one. If you don't have the emotes, use the bottom one. And if you don't know what that means, Scruffy just does it for me. Because Scruffy's an epic mod. He is the best mod. Just don't tell Tara that. Oh, hi Tara. And as you can hear, Zypho's on my phone because I don't have any web browser open. So if you have the emotes, use the top one. If you don't have the emotes, use the bottom one. Spam it. Let them know you come from here. And I think, well, yep, one of the people in Zypho's stream has just crowned himself, which sounds a bit dirty. And Edge is just updated. Yes, I use this browser called Edge. Well, I would say host him if you can, but you can't host him. So, meh. If you don't come across on the raid, I'll understand because I've had a few issues where raids aren't travelling as well since they removed these hosts. Because it used to be, if you didn't go across on the raid, at least if you pulled across on the host. Now they've removed hosts, raids are broken as well. So I will be back streaming again, hopefully on Friday. May even be back on tomorrow, depends on what happens, because Tara's got an appointment tomorrow. That luckily they're coming here. So hopefully you all had a good time watching this game. If you did like the game, please wishlist it, and I'll see you later. Bye all!